Talking now about highlighting members in our community who are doing good. And joining me now in this sponsored interview is Ann Brown, the president from the Cook Center for Human Connection, along with a familiar face for our GTU viewers, Gaina Lynn Condi. Welcome, ladies. You're brightening up our set today.
We didn't even plan it.
I love the bright colors.
We're wishing spring.
I know.
It's
subconscious, right?
Yeah.
And tell us about the Influencer for Good award that the Cook Center gives and why Gaina Lynn is so deserving.
Yes, well, she is so deserving. So the Cook Center for Human Connection, we focus on mental health and suicide prevention. And our Influence for Good award is presented to Gaina Lynn because of her focus on strengthening and aiding the members of the community and educators and parents. And she just really strives to connect communities and groups and individuals in positive and just wonderful, unique ways. You know, one of the best things about Gaina Lynn is she promotes this content that is so uplifting and not offensive or harmful, but really helpful to just anyone and everywhere. And so we're just so proud of you, Gaina Lynn, and proud of the work that you do, and proud that you're one of our partners in our work. And so you're so deserving of this Influencer for Good
This was
award.
supposed to be a surprise.
It was.
How did you figure it out?
Well, Anne, out of good mental health practices, decided not to surprise me. And for GTU viewers, I've had a lot of surprises.
Enough surprises this year with your fall, and then you've been recovering from breaking all those bones.
Yes.
And why is this something you are so passionate about when it comes to our community and this platform?
Well, I'm so grateful that I've been able to be on this set a number of times talking about mental health, and those that know me and follow me know that it's personal. We lost my sister nearly 9 years ago to suicide, and I'm really grateful that there's an opportunity to partner with organizations like the Cook Center. Anne knows my passion for sharing the resources they've created. ParentGuidance.org is a free resource that I've shared everywhere and often, and I just yesterday texted a mom and felt like I should share it, and she shared it with a friend. And I've shared with Anne and those with the center that in this space for the last 9 years, it has sometimes felt really lonely. It has felt like I've thrown seeds out into the wind hoping they're making a difference. But to have organizations like this come along with powerful resources and a focused attention on really making a change, I've said to Anne that I feel like the needle has started to move. Like in the last few years, and you and I have talked privately about this, it's like it's got to be a complex solution for such complex issues. And I'm so grateful. I'm really honored that the Cook Center would recognize me, but I'm so grateful that they're on the planet, because I feel like there were years that I was just screaming into the wind hoping that someone was hearing, and they're really throwing a lot out there, and it's being heard.
I'm happy to hear you say the needle is moving, because you're right. Sometimes it feels like what's happening in our state, and it's so frustrating. What's making it move, and what can we do more of to help?
So I think, you know, one of the big positives maybe out of the pandemic is that it's put a focus on mental health. People realize the importance of mental health, that everyone has some struggles, and that we need to not be ashamed of those struggles, but be able to seek help. And for us, we just try to put that help in front of as many places as we possibly can. So our big focus is to work with schools and help schools have access to ParentGuidance.org so that parents in those schools can do it. So we say we help educators, help parents, help their kids, because we really truly feel that parents can be that first line of support for their kids' mental health if they have the education and knowledge to be able to help.
And Gaina Lynn, would you say it? Ask your kids how their mental health is.
Yeah,
Don't be afraid of talking about it.
I've started a Sunday dinner talk series on Instagram, and I often throw in questions that feel just normal and natural around mental health. This week's question was, how have you experienced disappointment this week, and what did you do about that? And I had a couple of parents respond saying that was a great way for them to bring up mental health without saying some of the trigger words that sometimes shut people down. And I would just plug that therapy is education. I've said it on this show multiple times. We're never embarrassed about education. We're never embarrassed about getting more education. As a teacher by training, I'm so grateful for opportunities to learn. And for me, therapy is that. And so when we label it that, I think we should be bragging when we get to therapy, bragging and posting about it. And I'm so grateful that ParentGuidance.org is this free tool that provides education right on your phone, right when you need it.
This is so deserved.
Thanks, friend.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I want you to protect your wrists. Don't pick it up. We'll just leave it right there. If you have someone you would like to nominate that's doing incredible things in our community, please go to cookcenterforhumanconnection.org or cookcenter.org. We'll put a link on our website at abc4.com/GTU. And our thanks to the Cook Center for Human Connection for this sponsored interview.